Biggest challenge of this job, probably the fact that you have to get everything. You know, you don't leave anything out. But I'd say close behind that is the emotional aspect. It's hard sometimes to keep a straight face when things are sad or very painful. So I think that's a challenge in the courtroom. I've been doing this for over 30 years in the court reporting field. Variety of venues. I worked in the courts in Fort Collins. I've worked here in Denver, of course, and I also worked for a while as a CART reporter at Colorado State University and worked with several different hearing impaired students, but one of my students was a veterinary student. The most challenging job I've ever had, but also the most rewarding. Usually the judge, I would say once every other hearing, he'll refer to a question, or maybe there's been an objection made by counsel and the judge will look at the question on the real-time screen, and that helps him with his decision. I think sometimes because it helps them to see word for word exactly what was said.
The issue is this as a threshold.
I think it's wonderful. The judge I worked for in Fort Collins, he and I were kind of a test case for a computer-integrated courtroom, and he said after we'd done it about 6 months, he said he thought it made him a better judge because there were times that, you know, maybe he missed some little trivial thing, may seem trivial to the average person in the courtroom, but thankfully he had it and he could refer to it very easily by the real time. It's a great place to learn. It's a great adventure and interesting. I learn something every day. That's probably my favorite part of this job, is that I learn something all the time. Oh my goodness, I can't tell you what I learned in vet school. They offered me a certificate. But it's a great field to be in for the learning aspect of things.